Hello guys, is there anyone? If anyone is here, welcome to T2SMC Trader. Wow, anyone is here? Let me know, guys. Shachin, I can see you. Okay, RS. Hey, brother. You guys can hear me, right? RS, Shachin. Trading in the June. Hello, brother. RS, thank you, brother. Is it late? What is the delay actually? Let me check the delay. Delay is okay, I think. Hey, Miguel Junior, Shachin, thank you, brother. Guys, please join to that poll. I really would love to know before starting this stream what is your situation right now. So everyone is watching this live. Don't forget to join to this poll. Okay, I really need to know this. And at the same time, please push the like button. It will help other trader to being here to watch our live. So for I can see awesome 53%, not good, 35%, break even 12%. Wow, awesome. Please everyone join to this boat. Okay, so for this was the 20%, 30% that didn't finish yet. I mean, sorry, yesterday it didn't finish the TGIF. So today is my last day to think that it is going to finish the TGIF. That means it will come and respect any of this line, not going through this line. You can see here it went through that 20%, 30%. So in my opinion, TGIF is not done yet. Today's candle, it has to come any of these two line, and then it just can't go through like this candle. That is my expectation. Okay, took one short and got win, then logged out. Awesome, brother. Hello Tito, please sometime make a video on swing model. Hey Baragan, I'm really so lazy and I don't have any motivation to make new videos. It's because it kills a lot of time. I don't get that much feedback, so I stopped uploading the video. So I'm just coming here for live streaming. I have no idea how long I'll be here, okay, in this live streaming as well. I mean, slowly or definitely I will leave all of the social media now or then. It's just matter of time. So far I was talking about this two line that I would love to see. It has to come here, then it can go higher or it can reach until 30%, but it can't just go through this two line like yesterday. If it do nothing, it can do that, but if it really would love to finish the TGIF, it has to respect any of these two lines. So today overall my last line was here. This is that 20% of the TGIF line. So if it could reach for this line, I would be very happy to see that, but at least to this line which market didn't reach yet, so at least to this line, and then it can react a bit or it can go through this and come here, then it can start to react. Any of this can happen. Overall, I'm really interested to see this market will come here or there. Any of these two line will be tapped. Don't be discouraged, brother. There are still many of us who enjoy your live streaming very much and appreciate your effort every single effort every single day. Thank you. You are most welcome, Suzivan. What about your accounts? They're okay because today's price action was really so beautiful. You guys should make some money. I was not here actually, unfortunately. That is why I was not in live as well. I was outside and I had no internet, so that I could let you know that uh, I'm going to I'm not going to do the live streaming around the morning session. I'm so sorry for that. This is all from the daily chart. By the way, here one more thing I would love to explain, and that is yesterday should be an accumulation day. Of course, it doesn't look like accumulation, but I will show you why I'm saying that yesterday was accumulation. Okay, I'll show that to you. Today should be the manipulation. If it would love to fall, then it has to take previous day high. So previous day high is important to me only in Tuesday. Tuesday is the day where I really give the priority of previous day high. Monday is also important for me as an previous day high, because sometimes I get the confidence that this is not going to be accumulation day. If it can take either previous day, that means Friday low or high, then I get some kind of confidence that maybe it's not going to be the consolidation anymore, or the accumulation anymore. It's gonna be the expansion, something like that. This is why Monday and Tuesday were previous day high is important to me. So sometimes I see some of you say that market has taken previous day high, so now it will fall. Yeah, that is also important for me, but only in Monday and Tuesday. These 2 days where previous day high is important to me. So here you can see that market first went higher, take previous day high as well as Friday here. This was the Friday high. Okay, I don't know, it's the low of Friday, it's the high of Friday. I don't know, you can see a bit weak over here or not, which is almost the same line over here. That means yesterday and Friday high was the relatively equal highs, around something like that, which has been created here, taken here by today's high, and then market started to fall. Today we had a news, red folder news around 10 a.m. So of course you have to wait until 10 a.m. before going any kind of sell or any kind of trade. So you will be able, I'll show you this thing when I'll be in 1 minute chart. By the way, whatever I'm saying, are you guys getting the point or not? Let me know that as well. Are you getting this point or not? That is why I first told that what I'm expecting. So if you are trading right now, then you know that what is my expectation. I would love to see this will keep falling, either two of that line. Okay, any of this line should be traded. Okay, I can see Suzivan and RS only can understand whatever I'm saying. There are 48 people are watching, rest 46 people are not getting anything. So either I have to say that uh, my speaking is too bad, or I have to say that Suziban and RS has extra intelligence. Okay, I got two more guy. So four guy has understood what I have told over there. Okay, let's go slowly and wait for your message. From daily chart, I would love to go to hourly chart. This is the hourly chart. In here, I really don't have anything from the hourly chart, absolutely nothing over here. So my intention was that market will reach at least until over here to this hourly gap, at least until to this gap, and then maybe it will start to fall. So over here, to be honest, if I were here, I would look for buy, no sell, because it was a random level to me, though it is little messy over here, but that was so beautiful over here around this area. Now here I have another thing actually which I really would love to mention here. High, low, higher high. This is the all-time high over here. So I don't have any price action over here. As I keep saying that I have the joker over here. So I can say it has filled the unfilled gap. So I could say that this is my breaker block. So this is the breaker block low, which where I'm going to mark a line from there to until here. This is the breaker block low, sorry, high, low, higher high. The lowest down close body close candle, which is going to be the breaker block. This market reached at least until that breaker block, then it started to fall. I really wanted to say it will come over here, at least to this gap, then it will start to fall, but it didn't happen. My highest expectation was that if it would happen, because I have seen what happened after, I mean after the price, I have seen already. So it could go over there by the news candle, but it didn't do that. Instead it started to fall. It is also acceptable why it has fallen from there, because of this breaker block low, and as it is sorry, all-time high, so this is my breaker block. It has traded that breaker block. Now market started to fall. Still I'm bearish. There is nothing wrong to think about the bearishness until the body close above the 50% of this gap. I really don't want to see any hourly candle will close above the 50% of this gap. Instead, if it can come to this gap one more time, then it can start to fall. Nothing wrong over there. 15-minute chart, same thing over here. You can see absolutely messy price action, nothing over here at all. This market just simply, you can see here, made this high, then take that high, then it started to fall. This is that news candle. Open, went a bit higher, made a huge volume imbalance around this area, and then it started to fall. Here I had some sell side liquidity which has been taken even before the sorry, even before the news, which was here. This all lows was my sell side liquidity which has been taken over here before 10 a.m. So I think that even if I were here, I wouldn't be able to catch that run. This is that high has been taken. This market went higher, traded the highest up close body close candle. I don't say that this is the breaker block. I don't say that this is the order block. But as a high time frame, I mean, sorry, as a hindsight, we can either use the breaker block, high, low, higher, high, or we can use the highest up close body close candle, which has traded a breaker block, which is also called the breaker block, order block, has been traded over there. Then market started to fall. Absolutely, I wouldn't have any way to trade around the around that area. But if you any of you got any kind of trade over here, you're really so lucky. Okay, I'll say that you are really genius, because I have seen there was no entry opportunity for me around that area. Now this is 1 minute chart, and over here I need the 50-minute candle. 50-minute chart here. Okay, so you can see here, of course, this is the gap which is inside this new week opening gap. So obviously I was extremely expected that this market will come here, which is the last fair value gap from hourly chart, as well as this weekly fair value gap. Okay, so really I wanted to see it will come here, then it will start to fall. But as you can see, whatever happened around this area, this that news candle that has closed below this new day opening gap, as well as below today's new day opening gap. So this two is the today's new day opening gap. This 15-minute candle, which is actually has closed exactly 10:14 10:14 candle from 1 minute chart. 10:14 candle. Okay, so let me actually show you this 10:14 candle. This is that 10:14 candle. Let me mark a line over there. 14. This is that candle, which is actually the 15-minute candle close, which has confirmed that market has closed below this new day opening gap. While it has closed below this new day opening gap, what do you have? The run from here to this new week opening gap high. So this whole zone is your playground from here to here. Sorry, this 83 is your playground. Actually, I told at the beginning that it was a very uh, nice area to trade. That is why I was saying I would love to explain that to you. While this market is falling from 15-minute chart, you can see absolutely there is a small fair value gap that I'm going to mark from 15-minute chart, which is also the last fair value gap from that 15-minute area. 15-minute chart. This that chart. Okay. Now I'm going to remove this gap, which is the hourly gap. As I told, if hourly candle close above this 50%, then it is going to be a very bad closing. Otherwise, it's still a bearishness. Here, this is that first presented gap from Monday, which has been respected here. Of course, I will talk about this price action, but before that, I would love to remove this and would love to keep. I don't remove. Okay. This is that gap which is from the 15-minute chart. This is the last gap. Okay, so while this market has closed around here, it has closed below this new day opening gap, which is here. This market went a bit higher, trade the new week opening gap, sorry, new day opening gap low. The highest up close body close candle is your order block. Now here was a small risky trade. Above that order block should be a stop loss. So here, so 21 handle or something like that, but your partial level has to be the high of this first present sorry, that 50-minute last parallel gap. So it's really a shit idea in my opinion, but that is an idea about the order block. But here which is today's first presented gap. Of course, according not there, sorry, it should be here. This is the first presented gap from today, okay, according to me. The problem is I can't put my stop loss over here. The reason is it can simply come until here to tap to this first presented gap. So I have to put my stop loss around here, okay. So it has to be there around here, which is near about 27 handle. For 27 handle, I have the first partial level, which is near about 23 handle or 26 handle, something like that. But to be honest, it's not a good idea, so I will just let this go and I will wait to see if market can make a trade around this area. Now, for the sake of this conversation, I wanna be very honest to you guys, because otherwise it's gonna be very difficult to explain. If I were here, this is my first buy. Forget about this sell because it is really too risky. About the stop loss, which is 27 handle, I don't appreciate that. This is going to be my first buy for today. If I were trading, please don't judge me, okay? I'm telling you the truth, what I would do. While this market has closed above this last fair value from 15-minute chart, I would look for this volume imbalance around this area or that gap where I would think that this market will come back again over there. No, the TGIF line, not the TGIF line, not now, later. First, this market will come here, then maybe it will reach here. If it fail and closed below this first presented gap, it will start to fall. That would be my first idea. So here I wouldn't even push my button around this area. I would push the button while the very next candle tap to the high of this last fair value from 15-minute chart. My stop loss, of course, covered that fair value gap, just that fair value gap, covering by believing that it's not even coming here. It will trade the higher fair value gap, this one, and then it will start to go higher. If I got stopped out here, immediately, like this type of candle, if I would see that, I would use this gap as an inverse gap and would take resell if it give me, of course. I will take resell over here by getting stopped out here, took resell over there by covering that candle which has made this fair value gap, not that inverse gap, of course, this fair value gap that I didn't mark. It is also going to cover my 15-minute last fair value gap here, that high. It is also going to cover maybe a bit higher, okay, 14 handle, something like that. My target is this first presented fair value gap from Monday, that is the extreme target, by taking some partial around 20 handle or something like that, okay. So around here 20 handle or something, I would take some partial and then I would target here by trailing the stop loss, and I believe that I would survive until this area and I would get stopped out by that candle for sure, because while I have seen this and came very near to this area, I wouldn't hold this trade. Here I have another opportunity to take a partial without, sorry, without that 20 handle. I could go another partial over here, which is the new week opening gap high, okay. So it is around this area, which is 30 handle. Here I'm talking about this new week opening gap. You can see this is that candle tap here, so I could go for this partial instead of 20 handle. That was depending on the situation, by trailing the stop loss, okay. Either way I would get that how much was that, 13 handle loss, and then I would go for as much as I can trail the stop loss by putting the target over here. I told that this is really a beautiful day for trading, because I have seen later, as in hindsight, I have seen this beautiful area around here. This is really so beautiful, and even though I will take a loss, that is, to be honest, I'm not saying that that is a beautiful sell. I would go for that buy. Nobody could stop me, even if you give me whole hate to the chat, I don't care. I would go for that buy and immediately I would change my bias, because it is also in my head that this market is coming for this line, at least for this line or that line by today. Above this line I have the sell side liquidity, which is actually from 1 minute chart. Let me show you this. This is that sell side liquidity which was from yesterday. Yesterday I was thinking that this market will take this sell side liquidity yesterday, but as you know, that market opened and started to go higher, so no fallen. This sell side liquidity is my highest priority for today, and that is my extreme target as well. So I would love to see this market will start to fall again. Before falling, it will just go for that buy side liquidity one more time. That is just my expectation. I'm not saying that it is going to happen, but to be honest, I would love to see this will take that high first, which is my obvious liquidity. It will take that liquidity first, which is also very near to this new week opening gap, as well as that hourly bearish gap 50%. It will take that first, then it will fall. So even if I am bearish, I would start to look for an buying opportunity over here. Now there is a setup right now. I'm not saying to anyone to push. While this market has fallen here, took all the low, traded that first presented gap, expand too high, I mean too much, expand, then fall, traded the entry fair value gap. Now here, why it is entry fair value gap? Because of the sell side liquidity. So that is an uh, different type of explanation, not going over here. This is the entry gap, this is the breakaway gap. This gap doesn't have any value to me. Okay, which has traded this entry gap. Please don't copy this trade. This is just an idea. I'm not here to give you any uh, any entry or entry suggestion. See these two down close, body close candle. This is my consecutive order block. So right now this market is trading the order block. Here, please don't push the button. It's my request. From this order block, I would love to take the buy. From here, stop loss is going to below that order block. Target is going to be this obvious liquidity. In between this, I will try to take a partial around here, no, around 2100. So that would be my partial level, or you can simply close the trade over there, and then target will be this buy side liquidity. I'm not asking any of you to copy this trade. It's my request. I'm here just to explain your price action. So here, what is the logic for thinking about the buy? You are talking about this line which you wanted to see that this market will trade here. Yeah, of course I still want to see it will fall, but before falling I would love to see it will take that buy side liquidity, which is an obvious liquidity. So it will take that buy side liquidity first, and then it will start to fall again for this line. This is called the reaction from the first presented gap. Even if it doesn't go until this buy side liquidity, if I take a partial around 20 handle, I will be profitable. So that is my whole thinking plan right now, but please don't copy the trade. Okay, so let's wait to see how this is going to happen. Okay, at the same time, please let me know if any of you are trading right now or not. If you are trading, let me know your entry area, your stop loss, your target profit, everything. Okay, let me know. Hey Jamie, how are you, brother? Guys, I have 10,880 subscriber. So if there is anyone who is not my subscriber, you guys can subscribe to our channel and make it 10,900. Okay, so please push the like button. That will help me to get more viewers or more ICT trader. And please subscribe to our channel if you are new, to make it 10,900 subscriber. I'll be very grateful to all of you guys. Okay, trading but waiting. This partial level is a very random level. I just marked it as a 20 handle. Okay, just 20 handle. That is why that is my partial level. Hi, I was in a trade before the live started. Hey Jahid, was that a beautiful boom? Okay, so far I got 41 vote. Guys, please, everyone, please vote over here. 51%, 51 guy has voted. 65% awesome. So don't trade if it is awesome. Not good for 24%. I'm really sorry for that. Break even is 12%. Don't force. Don't force. Okay, just don't force. So let's see if it can give me at least the partial and then this buy side liquid. Okay, so over here around this area, this is my IOFED, institutional order flow entry deal. In this gap, I really don't want to see this market will go the full gap I don't want to see. At the same time, this is the gap which is above the gap of unfilled. I want to see this gap will be unfilled. I want to see that will be unfilled. If there is a gap which is above this unfilled gap, 99% of the time it worked as an institutional order flow entry deal. That means this market will tap to this gap or maximum go until the 50% before going higher. Okay. So first partial has taken. Now my idea to see if it can reach for that buy side liquidity. If it can reach to this buy side liquidity, that is my PM session. That would be my PM session. As I told, please don't copy my trade. I have explained why I was thinking this is a good idea to take a buy. I hope that you guys got that information. Okay. Now, if you would love to close the trade around here, that is more than enough. If you don't want to close it here, at least put your stop loss below this on a unfilled gap, and just close maximum portion of your contract. If you have one contract only, close the trade exactly over there. uh Matthew, taking partial here, can I move stop loss to break even? I don't know where is your break even. You have to move the stop loss. Remember, this 50% is extremely strong. That 50% is extremely strong. This market can simply trade this 50% then keep falling. It can happen as well. So make sure that you're trailing your stop loss too fast. Please keep that on your chart. It will help you. Matthew, partial. Tito is the wizard. I'm not the wizard, brother. I'm just explaining this price, how I was thinking. And I always try to be honest. That is why I told that if I were there, I would go for that loss first, 13 handle loss. Then I would get maybe 100 handle. Very easy way. Do you know what do I do in this type of situation after taking the partial if I have the trailing drawdown? That is my target, right? I don't care. I will put my stop loss below this 50% of this gap. That means if this market reverse, stop me out over there, I'll be happy over there. The next time it will make a swing low and then take the most recent swing high. I'll put my stop loss the below the fair value gap. What do I mean by that? For the sake of this conversation, think that this is the swing high, okay? And then this market has fallen a bit. Make a swing low over there. Whatever it is, swing low, okay? Then trade something over here. Then take that swing high over here. If it do that, whatever fair value gap it is going to make here, I will immediately trail my stop loss below that candle which has made that fair value gap. So I really don't care. I don't put my stop loss to the break even in this type of situation. I put the stop loss to the most logical level where I believe that this market can't come. Okay. Now, if it come and stop me out, I don't regret for that. But if it doesn't do that and work with the price action, that means it's just going higher and hit the buy side liquidity. I'll get my full profit. I meant your trade. Hey Matthew, how's that good? I'm not in a trade. That's good, bro. Sorry, I have to go. Thank you for no problem, Jahid. See you the next day. Guys, is there anyone who is not my subscriber? Just let me know. You don't need to be the subscriber to write it down. I would love to see if there is anyone who is not my subscriber. I just need an idea because how many people are watching me who are my subscriber? I need to know that. At the same time, guys, let me know, is there any selling opportunity right now? Do any of you are thinking about selling opportunity around this area? Why it is respecting here? As I showed you, see this 50% is extremely important. That weak 50%. Is there anyone who is not my subscriber? Is there anyone who is my subscriber? You can hear me, right? La 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 la. Hello, 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 hello. Guys, is there anyone who is my subscriber, or is there anyone who is not my subscriber? If you are not my subscriber, just write down no. If you are my subscriber, then just write yes. I need an okay. Suzivan RS are my subscriber. Sachin 3. I got 3. Anyone else? Juandre. Hey Mani, how are you, brother? 1, 2, 3, 4. Segolodi. Okay, Segolodi, are you new here, brother? I never read your name before. And let me know where you're from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, out of 56 people, 5 is my subscriber. 51 is unsubscriber. I mean, you guys are my, you're not my subscriber. Come on. Okay, Freddy, I got another one. Hey, Freddy, where are you from, brother, as well? I didn't read your name before. Pankaj, I read you. I know you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for being over here. Sajolodi and Fedi, where are you guys from? Okay, let me know. And how long you are here? How long you have been here, brother? Fedi, Lebanon. Oh, okay, you are from Lebanon. How long you have been here with us in our YouTube live streaming or Discord group? Remember what did I say? Last swing high. If it can take this high, whatever fair value gap it will make here, I will put my stop loss below that candle which has made that fair value gap. Okay, Rajak. Rajak is also here. I think I read your name before. Freddy, living in Canada, 1 year. Ah, you were with me for 1 year? Come on, man. That was unexpected. I don't know you. Why is that? By the way, how many subscribers actually watching me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8 is my subscriber. That's cool. So 46 are not my subscriber. Guys, please subscribe to our channel. 46 people. I just need 18 more people to make it 900 subscriber. 10,900. Push the subscription button. Put the bell icon. I hope that you will learn a lot from here. Nicolo, how are you, man? Since 3,800 subscribers. Now I'm almost 11,000 subscriber, brother. Thank you for being over here for this such a long time, man. Nicolo, I love to see those names for so long here. Who is in a trade right now? And any of you are thinking about sell? Is there any selling opportunity? If any of you are thinking about sell, let me know that. Okay, TQ. Pankaj, how long I have been? Like 2 to 3 months, Pankaj? No, not 2 to 3 months. I guess a bit more because I was not here. Are you kidding me? From 500? Oh man, I thought you were new here. Sekulati, Botswana, I have been be with you for more than half a year. Why I don't know you guys? What happened to me? Or maybe I'm getting older. I'm forgetting the name actually. From 500 to 1,000 subscriber. Oof. It's been a long time, man. Waiting for it to reach 1 minute last fair value gap. Are you looking for sell, Sachin? Remember what did I say? If the candle can take that high and make a gap here, then and only then I'll trade my stop loss. Otherwise, I'll let this market to come and stop me out, because my stop loss has just maybe two tick below this 50% area. Okay, Sachin, let's see, brother. If you find something, let me know that. 15-minute fair value gap just formed. From 15-minute chart, I have seen that it didn't form yet. I think it will be formed after 7 minutes. It will be formed up there. Tito, where is Peter Henry? Outlander. Last time he messaged me and told me that he is busy with his own trading, so he will be here sometimes, but most of the time he will be busy with his own trading. That's all I know. As I told it, if it take that high, whatever fair value gap it will make, I'll put the stop loss below that candle. Now, as you can see, while it has taken that high, it didn't make any fair value gap. Still, I will move my stop loss. Now, I'm not asking any of you to move your stop loss, but if I were trading, I would put my stop loss around here. Now, why is that? Reason is, you can see here, it has made some sell side liquidity around this area, okay. Let me change the color. This is just for the learning. Please don't follow my things. I am just trying to explain the logic and the reason behind trailing the stop loss, framing the trade, targeting something specific. Okay, so this could be my stop loss over here, because it has taken the most recent high. Now it can reverse before taking that buy side liquidity. It can reverse, take that sell side liquidity first before taking that buy side liquidity. So if I put my stop loss over here, either way it is going to be hit. So I don't want to take that risk. That is why I will trail my stop loss from here to here. Now, if it take that high, you can see that my target is a bit above that line, which is this line is the liquidity 25. Okay, it's a bit higher over here because of this gap. So I really would love to see it will trade that last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. That is why my target is a bit higher. Now, if it take that high, buy side liquidity by 1 tick, okay, just went higher, then give me this type of bearish candle, I will immediately put the stop loss just covering that fair value gap. Not now, because before taking that buy side liquidity, it can trade this gap. The best case of scenario, if it doesn't even touch this gap, that is the best case of scenario. Why is that? Because I need some sign now that it will not even take that buy side liquidity, but also it will go a bit higher, at least until this new week opening gap. Okay, so it will reach until this new week opening gap. That is my expectation. For that, I need some kind of sign. So I really don't want to see it will be traded. Okay, it will never be traded. It will be absolutely intake before going higher, so that I will be able to use this gap later to take my sell or to frame my sell. Now, that is just my expectation. It doesn't mean that it can't be traded. Of course it can be traded, but I would love to see it is not going to be traded before taking this buy side liquidity or reaching to this new week opening gap. As you can see, it has been traded. I have no problem with that. My stop loss below that candle which has made this fair value gap. Tito, okay, not yet, saw something wrong, lol. Okay, no problem, brother. If you guys find any selling opportunity, let me know. By the way, was there anyone who was in this trade? Just for asking, I'm just asking, is there anyone who was in this trade or got break even or got at least partial at anything? 10,883 subscriber, just need 17 more. 17 more. Okay, make it, man, make it happen. I'm waiting for 15,000 subscriber before opening the webcam. Thank you, Dart of Legend, Pankaj. Okay, you are in that trade. That's awesome. 23,172. 23,172. So you took the entry from here. Wow, that is awesome, brother. And I believe that you have taken some partial already, and your stop loss at least at the break even. At least at the break even. Why it do that? Because it can make the strongest liquidity. That is why I have to trail the stop loss. or my stop loss has to be to the break even. If I would love to trail, I have to trail it here. If I don't want it to trail, then it has to be to the break even. I have to believe this gap, that it is holding the market and sending that for that buy side liquidity. If it is broken, there's 90% possibility it will fall for this sell side liquidity first. So I don't want to take that risk. Pankaj, I'm in Thank, had a rough day. Okay, Johnson, you were in Thang. I don't understand, brother. What do you mean by that? Had a rough day. Yeah, it was a bit tough day, but was tradable. I missed the trade, man. It's okay, man. If you miss the trade, it's absolutely okay. Missing trade is not a big deal. Can I still enter buy, guys? No, you can't. I think you can't. But if you want, you of course you can. I mean, if you would love to take the entry, this could be your trade from here. I'm not saying to take this trade, but I'm saying if you are overzealous, have to push the button, you can go for this type of trade. A very small target, like 1:1, something like that. But I'm not saying to go for this trade. Yes, taken partial and moved stop loss to same location as yours. Okay. The very next time it will take that high, I will move my stop loss again. Again, I'm not asking any of you to move the stop loss, but I will move it. Just cover that gap high. See this gap? Just that high. One T gap like that high. If this high is taken. If it is not taken, my stop loss will be still over here. Okay. Why? Because it can finally it can take that high and then it can start to reverse. I am not going to believe this whole zone. It can make the strongest liquidity over here. That is why it is very difficult to hold the trade until the extreme liquidity. I always ask or request you guys not to target the extreme liquidity. But as you can see here, we really don't have any other opportunity. So I will go for that. Okay, my stop loss is still here. If that high is taken, stop loss will be moved and cover the high of this gap. If this high is taken. 23093.8. 23093.8. Did you take the edge? What did you mean by that, brother? See this candle tap to this high of this gap over here. See, it has taken that high. I don't care about any kind of price action now. I will get stopped out. I'll be very happy. I will move my stop loss. Just cover that gap high. If I get stopped out over there, I'm absolutely okay with that. But I don't want to take the risk because it can make the strongest liquidity start to reverse for that liquidity. I was not able to move my stop loss until this gap is not been traded and most recent high is not taken. Here it has been taken. I'll put my stop loss over here. So scary, right? But to be honest, it helps me a lot to cover a lot of liquidity. Sorry, lot of profit. But I'm not asking to move the stop loss because of course it can take that buy side liquidity which wizard has marked and it can hit the, see that candle, my stop loss is already over here. I don't care. Oh, by the way, it hit the target, already hit the target. Oh, what was that? Guys, on the chat, I really would love to see the boom. I'm going to remove this one. Okay, that is 50-50 chance, by the way. Because I'm trading a 25k funded account, that is why I am in MNQ chart, brother. Is there any problem, brother? I mean, like the numbers are same, right? I will enter buy. Where can I enter, guys? Jade, I think I gave you the reply sometimes ago. Boom, thank you, Samson. Boom for you, brother. Thank you, Suzivan. John, thank you for that boom, brother. Anyone else would love to write on boom for me? Come on, man. Tanja got like 100 W on her chat. I really would love to like get at least 15 boom, guys, please. The power of first presented fair value gap. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, GM. Thank you so much. Hey, Vin, no, just wondering. Okay, brother, I'm trading 25K funded account. That is why I'm in MNQ chart. Sooner I will move to NQ chart again. I missed the trade. It's okay, man. If you miss it, it's just okay. Hey, Hurian, thanks for that boom, man. Also, I don't see imbalance on NQU. Okay, I think there is no imbalance in NQU, but there is a red candle over there. So red candle imbalance are almost the same, like a gap, fair value gap. Boom blast. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Miguel. Are you targeting further? No, I'm not interested to hold this anymore. Done. The higher run is done. This gap is now my last, not last actually. See this hourly gap, hourly gap. I don't want to see anybody will close above this constant encroachment of that hourly gap. Even I would love to see that it will never reach to the hourly gap constant encroachment. Okay. Next time market will come below this new week opening gap. Any kind of selling opportunity, I'll go for that sell by targeting this line. More importantly, this event horizon or this third 20% of that area. Buy is done for me. If you have found another buying opportunity, let me know. I really need to know that. Where is your buying opportunity? It's a smart move, brother. 40 handle is a smart move, I think. Now here is my sell side liquidity, which is my actually first target to see if it can come for the sell side liquidity. Just watch on my right hand side how it is trading the new week opening gap. No sell is valid above this line. No sell is valid. If there is a sell, that sell has to be below that line. It can't be above that line. If it is broken, this I really would love to see it's not reaching for this line, but the maximum line is over here. That is the maximum line this market will go. And before, if it come here, I'll frame the sell from there to until to the top of this new week opening gap. But to be honest, I don't need to frame any other trade, right? I posted my fifth small payout from Target Take Profit Trader, brother. I'm so happy to be taking small amount of money out every day. Suziban, tell me, brother, when I forced you guys, right? I literally forced you guys to take the Take Profit Trader account. I literally forced, right? Whenever you ask me, I just tell that go for Take Profit Trader, go for Take Profit Trader. If there is not 90% discount for Apex, go for Take Profit Trader, because that is the only platform. And now they have added Trade Day, which is little cheaper actually. Trade Day, you can see. So Take Profit Trader and Trade Day, both are same. But Take Profit Trader has no rules while you have passed the eval. That means in your funded account, no rules, no consistency rules, nothing. If you can make the profit by one day, you will get the payout by one day. The funniest thing is you will make $300, $200, $500, $400. You will request for the payout. No waiting. Don't you like it? Like you have made like maybe $400 and you have requested that. You didn't wait for 5 days or maybe like making some money. Man, it's not possible. When you will start to make money from one account, I promise you, brother, you will get the fun of trading. And continuously, you will get that like $200, $300, $500, $400. It's a huge amount of money at the end of the month. Don't you like the take profit trader rather than any other prop firm right now, Sujivat? This is just humble question to you. Tell me your true opinion. If you think that maybe top step is better than take profit trader, just tell me that. I need to know that. End of the day, if I have a profit, I simply withdraw it into my wallet. It's an amazing feeling. I love take profit trader. That is why I force you guys just to go for the take profit trader. That feeling will keep pushing you to be profitable. Wallet, in my option, take profit trader is the in my opinion, take profit trader is the best. That is why I force. I never tell you something that is harmful for you. Never ever I did that. I know that the main game of this prop firm are actually the 5 days minimum, 5 days trading, minimum 7 days trading. That is the main secret for of all of this prop firm, because most of the trader won't be able to survive 5 days. Most of the trader, they don't survive 5 days. Here, take profit trader or the trade day, what they're doing, if you can make the money for the first day, withdraw it. You have no idea, man, how beautiful this is. Yes, taking a small profit every day is an emotional boost for me, like having a cup of coffee in the morning. Lol. Still in trade, target profit 23,204. Best of luck, Johnson. I hope that you will get your profit, brother. Inshallah. 23,204. Why it is different, by the way? Yeah, the price are the same. Why is saying that 23,204? It's already above the 204. Now, in your take profit trader account, maybe you are getting some payout, maybe $300. Okay, just for the sake of this conversion, make it 300. If you can request $300 one day, you will buy another challenge account by $102. If I'm not wrong, 50K account is $102, 25K account is near about $90, something like that. If you use the code T2 Wizard, and maybe fortunately you have passed that account as well. So now you have two funded accounts. Now think like that way. You every day you are making a small amount of money, 300, 200, 300, 200, 300, 200, 400, and like in 1 week maybe you are buying two challenge account. Try to pass them in the mean of trading. You are using your money for your own expense, also building your kingdom for trading. Market is now trading the high of this new week opening gap. You can see here. So let's see how it is going to close above this new week opening gap or below this new week opening gap high. MNQ has different new week opening gap level compared to NQ. I can see it. Okay, let's wait here. Is there anyone who is looking for an opportunity right now to take a buy or take a sell? I'm going to buy a 150K account before the special ends this week. What is that account? Take profit trader account or like something else? Sujivan. Jade, what is the expected entry buy at this point, sir? I don't see any entry over here right now, Jade. There is no buy entry. If you are looking for sell, you can look for some kind of sell, but there is no buying entry for me because market is already over here. How can I take the buy at the top of the run? If I want to buy, I would love to buy at the beginning of the run, not here. So if I would love to take an entry here, I would try to look for a sell here, not buy, in my opinion. 23204.7 Johnson, 23204.7. I don't know why your number and my number is not matching. My target is 23247.50. 247.50. 247.50. I think it has already hit it. Right? It has already hit it. Pankaj would be more interested in short. Maybe I'm more interested in short. Sujivan, okay, brother. Best of luck. Try to build the kingdom, man. Make funded account, more funded account, more funded account, and never ever think like $1,000, $2,000. No, just go for 300, 400, $500. That's more than enough for being profitable, for building the kingdom. It's always better to get something rather than getting nothing. I'm using MT4. Oh, okay, Johnson. Actually, the numbers are not the same, so I am confused actually where you are talking about. Sell until where? If taking a sell. Hey Jade, how are you, brother? Pankaj, yes, he did. Congratulations, brother. Boom, boom for you. 10,886 subscriber. Need 14 more subscriber to make it 10,900, not 11,900. So guys, please push the like button. Please, it's a request. Please push the like button. It will help me. I'm selling. Okay. Why you are looking for a sell over there, brother? And what is your selling point? Let me know so I will outline that. Please push the like button. It will help me and our channel to reach more people. Just because for me still I don't have any sale, but if any of you take sell, let me know. Is there anyone who is thinking about sell except Richard? Anyone else who is taking a sell now or thinking about a sell? Because I'm profiting. Oh, okay. Okay, brother. Let me know where is your entry, where is your stop loss, where is your target. If you have the time, please let me know that. Anyone else who is looking for sell right now? Anyone? Come on. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5. No sell is valid for me while this market is above the new week opening gap high. If you ask me, I will try to take a buy but not sell. It is my opinion, okay? Market closed above new week opening gap high, no sell until 15-minute close below it. Absolutely, brother. 23,249 to take out. 23,249 to take out. Okay, I think that is your entry. 23,249. I think that is your entry. Where is your stop loss, brother? Oh, you are buying. I thought you told that I'm selling. Yeah, I can see that you write it down there. I am selling. Okay, my mistake, brother. I thought that you were in sell. Market is just below and fair value gap. Okay, Johnson, are you looking for a sell also? Look on my right hand side what is happening over here. tapped to the new week opening gap high. Now it can reach for that dotted line. 50-minute candle close below this new week opening gap, I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take any kind of sell while this market is above the new week opening gap high or above the new week opening gap. Okay, so I have to wait to see if the 50-minute candle can close below this gap before framing any trade. First, I'm looking for buy. Can I buy after the sell now? The entry, brother. Here, I really don't have any buy. I can't take any kind of buy over here because market is too high. You see, it's in too expensive. This market started from here. This is the low. Now it is here. I really don't want to take any kind of buy here. I can't take the sell because market is above this new week opening gap. So I really don't believe the sell here. It can be respected until this dotted line. It can reach over here. Now, if you ask me, I have to push the button. I'm asking this because if you ask me, see this candle? If it can be an order block, that means body close of this candle, then there can be a buy from this order block. Stop loss has to cover that order block to handle to tick, something like that. Target is this dotted line. Again, I'm not asking any of you to take this buy, but if you think that I have to take a buy, then this is the only opportunity to take the buy from there. Okay, record. I didn't trade, brother, today. I was not here actually. I was outside, so I didn't trade. As it has reached to the open of this candle, I would love to mark the open as my order block, but entry has to be from there. Again, I'm not asking any of you to take this trade. Jade was telling me I really would love to take a buy. Where I can take a buy, this is the only way to take a buy, which is absolutely so risky to take the buy right now. So I really request to all of you guys, if you would love to push the buy button, make sure that you're not over leveraging. Okay, so even if you get a loss, you're not hurting your account. So 14 handle is really not a big stop loss, but at least if you go for like two contracts, sorry, one mini contract or 10 micro contract, it's okay. But 2 3 mini contract, no, please don't go with those type of huge leveraged. Do you always go live? I just found your page. Yes, brother, almost every day. But I can, by the end, it depends of the must be comfortable with the platform. Okay, it didn't work. It has already stopped me out. That is the problem. While it is at the top, why I should not go for the buy? It would be a loss. I have the Discord, brother. Uh, if you want to join, I can share the Discord link with you. Started with loss, but got the job done. One more evil done. Congratulations, brother. This is the Discord link. If any of you would love to join, you can join over here. I can see that 62% people actually was awesome out of 84 people. Yeah, 84 people has voted over there. 62 was good. Okay, 21 is bad. So sorry for those guys. 17% are break even. No need to push. I hope tomorrow is the better day. Is a better day. Okay. If I get stopped out, there is a re-entry opportunity from this order block here by putting the stop loss the same loss, same area here, same re-entry. Again, I'm not asking any of you to take this trade and the same target, this dotted line to the top. It is highly risky. You have to be mentally prepared that you can get stopped out one time or two times before getting your boom. That is why it's not advisable to take an entry around this area. Better let this go and try to frame any sell from there. Okay, so wait for 50-minute candle close below this and then try to frame some kind of sell. That is the best advice for you guys. But again, if you would love to, if you have to push the bottom, then try to take a buy from that order block as it didn't breach yet. What happens on Discord? Do you share entry there? Okay, that is a very difficult question for me. Actually, I don't. Do I share any entry, guys? 229.00 exact low. 229.00 exact low. No, it's not exact low. It's not exact low. There is some kind of gap here. Please push the like button. 10,887 subscriber, need 13 more to get my boom. 10,900 subscriber. I will really appreciate if any of you subscribe to our channel. Not, I don't think so it will work here as well. If I'm extremely lucky, then maybe it will work. Otherwise, it will get stopped out again. Sell? No, it's not valid. Buy? No, it's not valid. Why? This market is already to the top. The only buy, in my opinion, to this PM session, exactly from 12:50, the only buy I have seen here, which I have outlined in live around this area, so near about 4000, something like that. That was the only buy for this PM session. So I have seen stop loss was 2100, something like that. It didn't work as well. So all of this area is shit. Now it's time to wait to see if the candle can close below this new week opening gap to frame the sell setup. It is the best idea for me actually, but of course you guys can think about the buy. Buying is not valid right now because it is in deep premium. I can't take the sell because the market is above the new week opening gap. So if it can close below this new week opening gap, that is the best area to think about a sell. Do I provide you guys signal? Hello? Hello, anybody? Do I provide any signal to you guys? That is a nice sell, right? Nice sell from there. Please don't fall into this trap. The body didn't close below this new week opening gap yet. So don't fall into this trap. It will work, let him work. No need to worry about that. Hey, Hiren Panchali, it all depends on how one takes it. Maybe start a signal group. No, brother, I'm not interested about the signal. No signal. You do provide the logic for placing trades. Thank you so much, Sujivan. You only provide learning. Thank you, Sachin. Oh yeah, must wait it. to close below, absolutely, brother. Who is thinking about a sell right now and taking a sell around this area? Wow, 10,888, 10,888. 12 more, guys, come on. It closed below the new week opening gap in the NQ chart. I'm on the NQ chart. It didn't close yet. I'm on the NQ chart. 15-minute candle has to close below this line, below the low of this new week opening gap. Otherwise, no sell is valid to me. You can take the sell, but I'm not interested to frame any kind of sell while this market is trading the new week opening gap. Main room, brother. You have to just look for the main room. You'll understand everything in Discord. This is the main room you can see here, where everyone is sharing their opinion, their trade, everything. By the way, this is me with two of my tigers. This is the smaller one, this is the bigger one. Okay, they're so naughty, by the way. I'm good. I'm a good guy, but they're not. They're so naughty. So this is the main room where you can actually watch everything. Everyone's setup of everything. Nice tigers. Yeah, they're so beautiful. They're so nice. They're so cute. Oh, you're a good bachelor. Uh, it's like not a bachelor. I told you guys that was a tree, but my friends they're so naughty and they're so like disgusting. They named it bachelor tree. I have no plan to get married. You look very similar to how I imagined you, brother. Did you imagine in a nice way or in a bad way? I don't look good. I know that. How was your hangover? I was awesome, brother. Was awesome. It was awesome. On the beach, I was fully, like out of my control. I don't want to use that word, like smoking. And then I was out of my world. I was just mind blowing, brother. It was mind blowing. So now the 50-minute candle has closed below this new week opening gap. Now, if there is any kind of selling opportunity, I would love to frame that sell. If it keep falling like this way, I will just miss this trade. Otherwise, if I get any selling opportunity, I'll go for that. What else do I have here? I have the order book. Okay, let's see how this order block is going to stop me. By the way, do you remember this sell side liquidity? That sell side liquidity? Market left. Unfortunately, I had this new week opening cap. Otherwise, I didn't want to see it will reach over here. As I told you, it should not go over here, but maximum line is over here. If I didn't have this new week opening gap, I would frame the sell around this area. Unfortunately, I had the new week opening gap. I was not able to frame the sell. So right now, I'm not interested to see, sorry, chase this market. If it go higher, take some liquidity, make another selling opportunity, I'll go for this sell. Wait, I thought you were Muslim. Aren't you now allowed to the instant? Just curious. I am Muslim. Alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. Uh, that is not alcohol actually. That is, I don't know. I am allowed to use that word here or not. Like, smoking, not cigarette, but smoking, something else, right? You guys can write down the name if you can understand what I mean. I am seeing MMSM. Okay, that's cool, Johnson. If you find that, go for that. This fair value gap. Anyone here who is thinking about sell from this gap? I'm not. No, not hookah. Man, it is available all over the world. Okay, not hookah. You guys can anyone guess what is that? You have to smoke. You have to put that into a cigarette or into a fuel paper. Yeah, absolutely, Varagan. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, man. Absolutely, brother. That's the word. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me now. I don't know that there is any kind of rules here in YouTube to use that word or not. So that was the thing. Cannabis. What is cannabis? Yeah, absolutely, Suzivan. So I was full of that, full of that, full of that. I don't know, man. Come on. I was not that much drunk. I mean, that much, out of my control. I was in my control. I laid down on the beach, enjoyed the ocean. That's all. The sea. I'm a stoner. Come on, man. I'm watching this whole box. This is the order block to see if it can stop. This is the opening of that order block. This low of this box is the opening of this 50-minute order block. As you can see, it's reacting from there. So to be honest, I am more curious to see if it can go a bit higher before falling again. Otherwise, I will miss all the selling opportunity. That's all. So I have to wait to see if it can go a bit higher first before falling again. Big my Nolly brothers. Big up my Bob Nord brothers. I didn't understand Johnson. My English is very bad, brother. We have some stoners right here. Okay, I can see Bragan is actually giving me the victory. I think he is one of my partner, crime partner. Are you my crime partner, Bragan? Where can we look for buy points? First, tell me why you are interested about buy, brother. Jade. This is a bearish market, brother. Why you are looking for an buy? Oh, Bob Marley, the legend, Sir Bob Marley. I know, man. I know. By the way, this price you are seeing over here, a bit volatile, of course, a bit volatile. Don't you feel like, oh man, I knew this is going to fall, but because of this new week opening gap, I didn't take the sell. So let's chase the market. Any of you feel like that way? Maybe you are looking for a buy or you are looking for a sell. For any reason, you didn't take that sell and suddenly you have seen that move. Then immediately, do you start to chase the market? Any kind of fair value gap, order block, whatever you find, you took the sell from there. Do you do that? It has a 22 YT model in the fall right now. From here or from there? Either way, I don't see the 22 YT model over here. Minute right now before the fall. Okay. If you're asking here, I don't see the 22 YT model. I don't see, okay? But maybe there is one. But in for me, no 22 YT model. Now I need a retracement to the 5-minute fair value gap. Wow, that's awesome, brother. Okay, I got you that you are not like interested to chase the market. Better you wait for the trade or your setup. That is a good thing, brother. I really appreciate that. Is there anyone who feel like that I have missed this trade? So let's push the button. Let's push the button. 10,889 subscriber. I just need one more subscriber to make it 10,890 at least. Who is here who wants to push the subscription button and make it 90? The swing low from 1202 was broke with the 12 1410 42. This one, I know that you are talking about this one with this one. Look what happened over here. First market has made a swing low. Okay, here this is a swing low. Then it has made another swing low. Here, see, then it has shifted. Most of the time it is called the liquidity taken. It's not market structure shift. Swing low, then it went higher and then shifted the market, made two more swing low, no problem. But after making the swing low, it can't make another swing low. It has to shift the market first before making any kind of obvious swing low near that swing low. It can't do that. In my understand, okay, on my understand, there's no opportunity for me to take sell, so no sad, no happy. That means you are emotionless. That is the first criteria of trading. You have to be emotionless. Hey Julius Caesar, why you are selling? Where is your stop loss? Where is your entry? Where is your target? Let me know that, brother. Those guys who joined me a bit later, please push the like button and subscribe to our channel for learning this beautiful price action, the reason for moving here and there, why this market actually moved here and there. Okay, so please push the like button, push the subscription button, and turn on the bell icon so that you can get the notification while we are live. I can promise you, brother, you will understand the ICT price action better than before. I'll tell you what is the highest probable area to take an entry, what is the lowest probable to take an entry, what should you look for, and how do you know that you are waiting for your setup. Like here, I'm waiting for my setup. Why? When I do, I will know that I got my setup. First, this market has to go a bit higher, then it has to give me the setup. That area I'm waiting for. So it's not something like I'm waiting for, that means there is a swing something like that, I'll push the button for sell. No, that is not waiting. You have to wait for something very specific, and then you have to push the button. If I push the button here, depending on that last fair value gap, and then market will start to fall, it will take all of this liquidity. Don't even think like that way. If it do that, that means I'm lucky here today. Tomorrow it will never do that. The day after tomorrow it will never do that. Then third day it will never do that. So one day it will fall, you will miss the trade, but 4 more days it will stop you out. So don't build those type of habit. Instead, wait for the setup. This market came here, it was an expected area, right? This market, as I told, it should not come to this area. That is the best case of scenario. Even if it would love to go higher, that is the last line. Then what I was looking for, sell. Why this market is coming for? I don't know why they are not marking here. Actually, let me go to the event key chart here. See this line, that is the first line where I'm thinking this market will come. That is the first line it is coming for. Then if it is overzealous, it will come over here. That is the expectation for me for today. Okay, but right now pushing button is called chasing market. I'm not interested to chase the market. Nobody should chase the market. 10,889 subscriber, one more subscriber, one more subscriber, one more subscriber. Come on, come on, come on. Kurvo, thanks for the explanation. You're most welcome, Baragan. Julio, what did you take the sell? Please let me know. Maybe macro can take price up for us to sell. Let's see, brother. Julani. Let's see, brother, if it really would love to give us any selling opportunity. What model do you use? What model do I use? Depend, brother. Sometimes I use order block, breaker block, fair value gap, just fair value gap entry, 22 IT model, inversion fair value gap entry, trough fair value gap, reclaimed fair value gap. But most of my entry depends on the fair value gap. My whole understanding of ICT concepts depend on fair value gap. So I have mastered I'm trying to be master of fair value gap. Beats bad habit. Come on, come on. It is falling. I have nothing to do. I will let this run go. By the way, guys, to the chat room, you will see that there is a there is a comment which is Blue Guardian Futures. No activation fees. I think the BOGO 50 code is still working. If you guys would love to trade through the Blue Guardian, it is $50 for 50K account. No activation fees. Please use the link. Okay, I'll be grateful to you if you use the link over there. So is it now trying to reach for the next sell side liquidity, or will it bounce? If it bounce, I will be able to take the sell. If it doesn't bounce and keep falling, that means I will miss the trade. Either way, it will fall. That is my expectation. Okay, brother? I think it's the easiest explanation. Before falling, if it bounce, I will enter into the market. But if it keep falling, I will miss all the sell. All the sell, I will just simply miss it. Sheldon, when the trade work out despite discipline. Luck. I think luck, brother. Who wants to take a sell from here? Who wants to take a sell from here? Is there anyone who is thinking about a sell right now? Or is there anyone who is thinking about a buy right now? Absolutely, brother. There is not even a good entry. There is no entry. Simply, there is no entry. As I told, I could use that last variable gap entry here, but I would be lucky. I will say that I would be lucky here. Okay, so here I would be lucky here actually. This is really so bad. It is just melting. This is falling knife. uh, those people who joined me at the beginning of this stream, what did I say? Remember, this market will go higher. It will trade this hourly gap. Body should not close above this dotted line, and then this market will fall either for this line or for that line. My target is 23030.00 for today. I want to see it will be taken by today. If it failed to be taken by today, it will come at least until to that line, and then it can be respected or whatever it wants to do. So I will be extremely bearish from here to that line. So I was looking for a selling opportunity there, but you can see that this is not a easy way to frame a sell. We can frame a sell here around this area. That is extremely dangerous because this market was trading around this area. It was trading the new week opening gap. Now I can see here, like, this new week opening gap is actually a bit different in MNQ and NQ chart. But yeah, this is what it is. This market came and started to react. Why did it came and started to react? Why it is reacting from a random level? Anybody can tell me why it is reacting from this random level? Who can tell me that? Are you taking a buy now? I want to see, but no entry. Absolutely, brother. We all want a but can't. Ouch. I think it's look like it could be a buy. It took sell side liquidity and kind of filled the fair value gap. So the one last fair value gap in 1 minute chart. Okay, so I think It is not a random level, right? Is it a random level? This is the power of this last fair value gap. On YouTube, including ICT himself, nobody has determined a gap that is the strongest gap. This is that gap. It is called the last fair value gap. Those people are new. You will learn this slowly if you keep coming. Who is thinking a buy right now? Who is in a buy or who is thinking in a buy right now? 10,890 subscriber. I just need 10 more people. 10 more people. 10,900. Come on, guys. Push the subscription button. Make it 10,900. I learned from about last Fairvlogger from you, brother. Thank you, Saragam. Segaram. Thank you so much, Sudivan. Daily inversion fair value gap. I don't know that. This is the last fair value gap to that specific leg. This is that last fair value gap over here. Okay, it was marked on my other chart, but look, this is the last fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. This is called the power of the last fair value gap. Even if it is broken, it is always so much powerful. Who is in a trade right now? Are you thinking about buy? Are you thinking about sell? Let me know. Here, nothing. For me, nothing. Man, I just came. I framed that trade in live. I told that this is a buy for me right now, but please don't copy my trade. All right, I should have told that. That was the trade while I came, and then while I am spending too much time, still I am saying there is no selling opportunity or buying opportunity. Of course, there is a reason. Try to understand why most of the trader told that wait for your setup, right? Wait for your setup. How do I know that this is not my setup? This is not a buy. First, you have to understand where this market will go. Is it going higher? Is it going to fall? If you think it is going higher, why it will go higher? If you think it is going to fall, why it will fall? Now, if it would love to fall, there is thousands logic here to fall, right? Sell side liquidity, TGI line, event horizon, first presented gap. Why do you want to think about a buy here? If I were you, I would take the sell from this gap. See this gap? Here, I would take the sell from this gap. Please don't copy the trade. It has been inversed. I would love to take a sell from this gap by covering the candle which has made this gap. Oh, sorry, not which has made this gap, not this candle has made this gap, but this candle has covered that gap as an inverse gap. So I would love to cover that candle with my stop loss a bit higher. Okay, we'll take a partial, sorry, we'll take a partial around 20 handle, wherever is 20 handle is, there is the 20 handle. We'll take a partial over there. We'll hold my trade to the top of this first presented gap after taking the partial over here. Never ever go for buy from there. Never ever go from buy from there. Why? Because I can clearly say that it is the reaction from this last fair value gap. This reaction sent the market higher, traded the last fair value gap. More importantly, this gap from 15-minute chart. Okay, I didn't mark it, but if you mark it on your chart, it went until that area, made a bull trap here. This is called a bull trap. This gap is called trap fair value gap. 90% of the time market doesn't go above the 50% of this gap. See this gap, 50%, 90% of the time body doesn't close above that gap 50%, or weak even don't go above that 50% of that gap. I prefer to take a sell here instead of taking a buy. But please don't copy the trade. If you feel good, then go for the trade. Otherwise, wait for the setup. Tito, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother, for appreciating me. Hiren, buy. Oh, okay, you are looking for buy. Please let me know what did you take the buy and what is your stop loss. Let me know that, okay? I really would love to outline that trade because of course I can be wrong, you can be right, so there is nothing wrong for taking a buy where where I'm looking for a selling opportunity. Of course you guys can take a buy over there. Just let me know, okay? Can we still go in for the sell? Of course, brother. Oh, I'm from here now, right now? No, right now you can't. because if you now take the sell here, you have to take the partial to the top of this gap. See this gap, you have to take the partial over here. Now it's a very small range for the stop loss. Stop loss has to be there. So it's a very small range. You can't take the sell right now. It's not possible to take the sell. If it come back again to this gap, maybe you will be able to push the button over here. I'm not sure about that, but right now from here, no sell is valid. You have to take the partial to the top of this gap, last gap. Even if you don't want to do that, you have to take the partial to the 50% of this gap. I don't prefer that. I prefer just 20 handle to take the partial. Okay, so wherever the 20 handle is, sorry, here, that is the 20 handle. Take the partial around 20 handle, put the stop loss to the break even, and then let the run go wherever you are thinking this will go. Okay, so here, please don't copy the trade. It's my request. I'm here to explain the price action, why I was not looking for trade here, no interest to take the buy, even if this type of situation, nothing, no sell, and suddenly why I'm feeling good to take a sell from there. That is the explanation. That is the bull trap. If it didn't happen like this way from last favorable gap, I would never go for the sell from this gap, never ever, as it has respected. This is called reaction. I don't know, you are my YouTube subscriber, some of you are my YouTube members. You guys can see that in the membership area there is a video called reaction versus reversal. So please watch that video to understand what is called reaction and what is called reversal. Okay, and target should be to the top of this first presented gap. Please don't copy the trade. Better wait for your setup. If you find your setup, go for the trade. Come on guys, push the like button so that more people can see our live streaming link on their homepage, and they will be able to learn this beautiful price action, high probable area, low probable area to trade, everything. Okay, and it will help us to grow a bigger community with lot of better traders. I can see that I got near about 11 subscribers today, so some of them are really better than me. They know better, lot of things they know. Okay, I will be able to learn from them. So please push the like button. We taken liquidity from original constellation, that is risky to continue selling. I don't think so, brother. Because as I told or as I explained, you have to first understand where this market is reaching for. So you have to understand why this market should fall. Why it should not go higher, why it should fall. Okay, you have to understand that. If you can understand that, this is really too beautiful for you to understand that this liquidity is not a liquidity that you should look for. It is not a consolidation. It was trading this gap before. It was waiting for the time. It was just waiting for the time, and when the time arrived, boom, look at this run. Why market, how beautifully market went here. Why I knew that it is going over there, because it was very near for 130. So either this run should happen in around 1 or around 130. This is the beautifulness of 1 to 2 p.m. around the PM session. This is the beautifulness. So always try to catch the run either around 1 or around 130. Okay, by the way, that should be your first partial. Try to put your stop loss to the break even and hold your trade to the top of this first presented gap. I don't know that it will fall here right now or later, but I know that it will at least reach to the top of this first presented gap. So it is the most obvious level for me. I will try to close the trade over here after taking the partial by putting the stop loss to the break even. I think I have explained that things, brother. Now, of course, it can start to go higher and it can be risky. Of course, every trade is risky trade, but I feel confident when I see some logics over there and I have the end line. Like yesterday, I didn't have any end line. Today, I have the end line. So I'm not afraid of framing the sell, even it has taken some smaller, or like small liquidity. I really don't afraid to frame the sell around this area. But yeah, of course, that is why my partial is here. Okay, that means it doesn't want to come here. No problem, I have already taken the 20 handle partial. It's not a small. If you are trading the prop firm, 50k account at least, you don't need more than 20 handle. Even if you go for 5 micro contract, 20 handle is more than enough for being profitable. $200. One mini contract, $400. Most of the prop firm for which are actually 50k account, they don't even allow more than 20 handle, because if you go more than 20 handle by one or two mini contract, it will hit your consistency rules or something like that. So it is more than enough for being profitable. Take the partial here, put the stop loss to the break even, or maybe I trail the stop loss, depend, and then we'll wait for the boom. 10,890. 10 more subscriber. Who is here? Who is new here? Brother, I will make the ICT concepts much more clear to you. You will see every single corner of these ICT concepts in an easy way. If you don't want to make it so much complicated, I will make that easier for you. You have to keep coming. You have to keep coming. Now, you are not profitable, or you are not like, you are not getting any payout, that because you are not holding yourself. If you keep over trading, if you keep over leveraging, nothing is going to help you for being profitable. No, you will never be able to be profitable. You have to have some kind of self control. Stop over trading, stop over leveraging. If you can do that, I will make you a profitable trader. Even I can't control myself. Sometimes I do overtrade. I blow the account. So it depends. I understand a lot of things, lot of breathing. I can feel lot of breathing. I can frame the cell, lot of entries over there. That is my problem. I see a lot of things over there. I keep trading. I blow the account. My mental problem. But if you can just control that, I promise you, brother, this from this live streaming, you will be able to get your payout. Boom. There is your boom. I don't care now this market will go higher or go lower. I don't care. I got my boom. 31 handle boom. On the chat, I really would love to see the boom. All of you. Come on, man. See this boom? Here. Boom. Thank you for helping. No problem, brother. Now I can see some boom. Hey, thank you, Rajak. Thank you, man. Bijaro, man. Boom. Thank you, brother. Shachin, thank you. Best call. Thank you, brother. So while I was saying that it is not a good area to take a buy, please don't take a buy. It is an extremely premium. Then Jed, you asked me how can I take a buy. Then I told you first buy you can take from here, next to buy here. This all win. Sorry, one win, two loss. You don't need to take the entry over here. It is a highly risky area to take an entry. I will wait for a better area to take an entry. Will take a partial. Will get my boom. Same. First trade here, 40 handle. Second trade here, 31 handle. What else do you need, brother? Thank you, Miguel Jr. Thank you, Baragan. Hey, Jamie, thank you for that boom, brother. Sujivan, thank you. RS, thank you, man. Come on. Lot of boom here. So these all entries are unnecessary entry. I don't need to take them. It is inexpensive. It is going hard. Let him go. It is foreign. No need to chase. No need to chase this. And then suddenly you saw these two candle, right? What is they? What are they? Man, this is the last fair value gap. This is the reaction of the last fair value gap. So you got the reaction. At the same time, you got your bull trap. Trap the bull, boom the boom. Where this market is coming for? 23,102.75 is calling this market. Come, brother, come here, come here, come here. It is just calling. So why should you take the buy? No buy. Thank you, Jolani. Thank you so much, brother, for writing boom. How many contracts do you recommend to use in a trade in a 50k account? If it is 50k funded account, don't go more than 5 micro contract. If it is 50k funded account, but if it is eval account, You are free to fly, man. Just pass it because there is a time limit. You can't go consistently with your eval, otherwise they will charge you for the new month. So you have to, sometimes you have to gamble over there, sometimes do you have to over leverage over there, sometimes you have to over trade over there in the eval. But funded, never ever go more than 5 micro contract. Best is 3 micro contract. I use one NQ, one eval. Yep, Miguel, that's the thing, brother. Just go. Now, you didn't close the trade over here. You would love to hold some runner here. I don't have any problem. I showed you the most logical level where you should put your target profit at least. If you have the opportunity to take the partial and then you would love to let the run go, you know where the market will go. You know that, right? It can be respected from there. It can keep going higher. It can do that. That is why this is the best area to take the closing or take profit. No, you have the opportunity. You believe wizard. You believe the way he do the direction. This is that line where wizard believe this market will come. More importantly, this is the line where I would love to see this market is coming for today. But of course, it can stop going higher while it will tap to this line. It can stop. Okay, it's up to you. Runner, I have no problem. Pass it in 1 to 3 trading days. Yeah, Miguel. For funded account, never ever go more than 5 micro contract. But for eval, try one or two mini. Try them, okay, and try to pass them. Don't overtrade, but one two mini. Try one or two trade in every day. I believe that you will pass it. Funded, be patient. Go slowly, like a turtle. Slowly. Why I'm not getting some more subscriber? 10,890. I just need 10 more subscriber. Come on, Miguel. Can you please make some more subscriber over here? I'm 2 trades away from passing. Go slowly, brother. Go slowly. Don't force the market. Go slowly. Like here, right now, trading is kind of suicide. It is trading the first presented gap from Monday. Trust me, man, this is one of the strongest fair value gap for the whole week. Look how beautifully it is holding the market. Yeah, there was some run through this first presented gap, but rest of the time, how beautifully it is holding the market. Even now, look, it didn't even go one tick below the first presented gap. Exactly tap to the low, then respect it. So it's kind of suicidal to take an entry right now. But of course, if you would love to take an entry, be very careful. Just an advice. Infunded slow is fast. I agree with you, brother. Hey, Bruno, thanks for that penguin, man. Now trading just started watching again. Okay, man, that's cool. That's cool, brother. What do you think, guys, where this market will go? I need the number. I need the number, exact price number 23120, 23130, where this market is going for. Thinking of a buy entry. Hey, Viren, let me know where is your buy, okay? Let me know where is your entry, where is your stop loss, where is your target profit. Just let me know that. I would love to mark that to see if you can get the boom. Okay, so I'll put it over here because that was the real trade. I'm going to remove this. 6323.25. I think you are talking about ES. I'm more interested about NQ. This low has taken over here. When the market is falling, ES is weaker, and sorry, ES is stronger. So this low, ES should take it, but NASDAQ has taken that low. What does it mean? That means it is called fake SMT. Fake SMT. That means this ES is going to take that low, and while it will go for that low, this guy will keep falling, right? They have to be correlated. So this fake SMT should be corrected. Again, this should be corrected. While ES is going for that low, until this low is not taken by ES, this guy will keep falling. This NASDAQ will keep falling, okay? So while it is coming for this low, in the meantime it should reach for that line. This is the understanding of fake SMT and the real SMT. So if you are interested about real SMT, look over here. Let me show you this. If I can find here. Okay, so this high, just look at the price action here and here. Okay, no SMT unfortunately, but just look at the price action here. How higher these highs are, or how near these highs to this high, where this is that same high and this highs too far from that high, right? Too far. So when this is going higher, NASDAQ is stronger, but while this market is falling, ES should be stronger. Now you can see that this low has taken by the NASDAQ already, but E-mini S&P, which is ES, failed to take that low, right? It has failed to take that low. What does it mean? That means it is now going for that low because it has taken that low. While it is taking that low, it will keep falling as well. Either way, you are expecting this is coming to that line, which is 23. Just make it 23,100. Okay, 23,100. Okay, from current market price. Oh, okay. Hidden. You took the buy from there. Where is your stop loss, brother? Let me know. Thank you, Casing, for that boom, brother. Monday's New York low. Okay, Monday's New York low. It's cool, brother. Where is your stop loss? Hidden. Let me know that, brother. And where is your target? Let me know that as well. And your entry point. If you have the free time. Guys, please push the like button. It will help our stream to reach more people. Comment below or to the comment box. Let me know where you're from. If you are new here, also let me know how long you are here with me in our community. If you are new, just let me know how long you have been here. Subscribe to our channel if you are new. Push the bell icon button so that you will get the notification whenever I will come to live. I can promise you, brother, you will learn a lot of price action, which is feels like a mystery to you right now. But if you stay with me, you will see that there is no mystery. This is the beautiful price action ever, and you will be able to read this price or read this market like a pro trader. Stop loss 26,000, target profit 23,100. 26,000, 23,100. Okay, I think this is your buy. 2600. I don't know where is 26,000. Are you talking about sell or are you talking about buy? What are you talking about? Some of you started to think that brother is wrong. This is not going to take this low. This market is started to go higher. But you have missed a point here that market has first broke that first presented gap low. Now this first presented gap should work as a resistance and market should come over here. Why? Because market doesn't have the time right now. Here in 23,000. Oh, okay. Brother, that is not an entry, by the way. I think you are a swing trader. Why I'm saying that? Because you are talking about something like this. If you take your entry here and your stop loss is 23,000, means something like this, near about 100 handle stop loss. It's not the way we trade actually. How to know the first presented fair value gap? If you watch the ICT video, you'll know that, because my first presented gap is a bit different. I don't look for the way rest of the people look the first presented gap. For first presented gap, I have some specific rules. For example, it has to be at least 5 handles. So from 930, whatever gap will be week to week, not volume imbalance to volume imbalance, week to week. If there is a gap which is 5 handle, that is going to be my first presented gap. For example, here you can see This is my first presented gap for today. This is that 9:30 candle open, this candle low, that candle high. This is the gap, which is my first presented gap because it is more than 5 handle. If it is 4 handle 3 tick, no, that is not my first presented gap. Okay, come on, baby, all night, Friday night, only night to the hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor, baby, baby, I don't know, continue. I think our charts different. I'm using MNQ, but the price should be the same. I had said here you can't live stream M sessions anymore. Anyway, I'll try to be here for PM session. Have a good rest. Okay, so even I think you are trying to tell this someone else, but unfortunately you write it down to me. No, I was not here today actually. I'm happy. Okay, no problem. But I was not here. That is why I didn't do the live today. Always look what the last low has done. Always look for that. What the last low has done. See this low and that low. What do you see over here? Something good, right? Every people are thinking this is a support now. This is a very support. So this market is going higher. What should I think now? This is selling, another selling opportunity. Another selling opportunity, right? Down. 10,891 subscriber, 9 more subscriber. Come on, guys, push the subscription button, make it 10,900. I'm waiting for this 900 subscriber for so long. Actually, not 900, 11,000 subscriber. I'm waiting for that for so long. Come on. By the way, I'm going to remove this last presented fair value gap. Instead, I will see if there is anything. I don't see anything right now to frame a trade. If you find a buying or selling opportunity, let me know that. Okay. I have nothing yet. Push the like button, subscribe to our channel, push the bell icon so that you can get the notification next time we will be here. Of course, I think tomorrow's morning session. And if you are interested to join our Discord, which is absolutely for free, you'll be able to see the link on the pin comment. Let me open a poll. Let me see how many people are thinking about buy. Let me see how many of you are thinking about buy or sell. Hey Vijay, see you tomorrow, brother. Thank you for being over here. Thank you so much, brother. Have a great day. I am just waiting to see if I can touch 10,900 by today. 334 to 4 will be insane. I am thinking the same, brother. I'm also thinking the same. 330 to 4 is going to be crazy today. Right now, I don't have any trade idea or any kind of trading opportunity. I'm just waiting for the price to see if it can provide me anything. Okay. Let's see. Who is new here, guys? Who is new here? If you are new here, let me know where you're from. Where you from? You are watching me. This relatively equal highs on 1 minute. I'm thinking the be taken before going lower. Let's wait, brother. Still, I don't have any opportunity to frame sell or buy. I'm waiting. You have seen that I was waiting. The whole fall I was waiting. And then finally I found a trade over there. So I am waiting here to see if it can provide me another opportunity to take a sell. But for right now, nothing. If you are not my subscriber, then where are you from? You don't need to be my subscriber to write it down to the comment box. So let me know where you're from. Then I will get an idea that those countries people doesn't want to subscribe a guy from Bangladesh. If I were from USA, then they would maybe they would subscribe to our channel. Let me know what is the people here on the comment box. Why it's too quiet? Come on, ma'am, talk to me. While I'm waiting for the price action, while I'm waiting for the setup, I really don't have anything to say. So in this time, let me know what you are thinking. So talk to me. I would love to talk to you guys. Okay, sell is 42%, buy is 25%, nothing, just enjoying is 33% out of 12. Near about 55 people are watching. Please vote over here to see. I really would love to see the things over here. Okay, please vote over there. Buy due to upcoming earning Tuesdays. Oh, okay, so you are thinking about buy. Wow, because earning today. Okay, for earning, I have the liquidity here. Sorry, for earning, I have the liquidity here. So I kept that liquidity for the earnings. But let's see. Of course, it can start to go higher from this gap. See this gap, it can start to go higher from that gap. Let's see. I'm waiting. Hey RP, you are a little late, brother. We have already successfully framed two winning trade. One is for 40 handle, one is for 31 handle. And waiting for our last opportunity. I'm just waiting. So I'm not in rush, not going to take any bad decision right now. We'll wait for the best opportunity. Let's see. 47% people are in sell, 29% are in buy, nothing, just enjoying is just 24%. Wow. Can you, if you think that by the closing of today's live, I will get 10,900 subscriber, say yes. If you think it is not possible, I'm not going to get 10,900 subscriber, write it down no. I'm really so excited. I'm feeling a gut that I'm going to get that 900 subscriber by today. So I need 9 more subscriber, which is absolutely nothing. Let me know, guys. Nothing to do over here, just waiting. Okay, Jamie, I love you, man. I love you. 1000 kiss for you, brother. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you, Sujivan. Love you too, man. Perfect. Nothing compares to wizard reading. So how many handles is enough handles? I think you the 70. Yes, it's true, Ravi. Thank you, RS. I love you, man. Hey, Nicolo, you should to get 10,900. Love you. Love you, Nicolo. Thank you so much, brother. Let's see. I got some love. Who think that I'm not going to get 900? I'm gonna block them, block him. You're going to hit 11K before end of August for sure. Inshallah. Sujivan, let's see, brother. Allah will grant your saying, brother. I pray for you, man. Nicolo Bruno, Ditto. Ditto. What do you mean by Ditto? I was surprised when I've heard about your age, Nicolo. I was really surprised. I thought that you are the guy like 28 to 25 years old. Uh, that was the day. Let's get it. Let's see, Ravi. 9 more subscriber. Waiting for the setup right now. Nothing to do. I'm waiting. It is also an important job to learn how to wait for the setup. Trust me, man. It's extremely important to understand, to learn how to wait for a setup. It's not just pushing button. Waiting. It's an art. Wait for your setup. Wait, and then the time is there. Push the button. Nicola Bruno, I know, brother. That is why I'm saying that, man. I was really surprised when I heard that you were 74. I think you are the oldest man over here. No one else is older than you. I thought you were like 25 to 28. I don't know why, but I had that feelings. Look at this 15-minute candle. What is it doing? Trading that first presented gap, not moving anywhere. No need to push the button right now. Wait for the setup before pushing your button. Make sure that you're kind of there is some logic to take that entry. Outlander is in his 50s. Yeah, I think Outlander is in 54, if I'm not wrong. It's been a long, I don't see Outlander actually. I have to give him a message actually. How is he? I started forget people's name. Okay, out of 20 votes, sell is 45%, buy is 25%, nothing, just enjoying is 30%. So I can see sell and nothing, just enjoying are the strongest. Buyers are little weaker. So let's go with the chat. Let's see if it can fall. Wait for the sell setup. If you think about buy, share your setup. Where and how you are thinking about that buy. Share your setup. And you are 34-ish. I will be 34 actually. Next month, 11th September. I'm very near to you, man. Just 40 more years. I'm going to touch you. Just hold on there. I'm coming to you. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you so much, brother. Did you know was your first subs except your friends? No, I don't know. I was not doing the live streaming over there, so I have no idea. I was just putting the videos, and I was getting the subscriber from that videos. I really need to know that. It's a very good question, brother. By the way, I should have learned know that. Nicola, just hold on there, okay, brother. I'm coming. Just hold on 74. Don't move. I'm coming, brother. 11th September, 9/11, brother. 11th September. I'm 34. Next September, I'll be 34. September 11. Gideon. How old are you, brother? I'm going to meet Nicola Bruno before you, brother. I'm turning 48 in 2 months. Yeah, I can see that. I'm waiting for it too. Thank you so much, ma'am. My daughter birthday too. 11th September? Wow, that's cool. Then I can say that it's a lucky day actually. Same day. It's cool. Wow. So it has taken that liquidity. Now let's see if it can start to fall. Uh, to be honest, I really would love to see it will fall at least to this line, at least here, and the maximum line is here. Even if it doesn't reach around this area, it should come to this line. So I'm still thinking about sell, but unfortunately there is a first presented gap from Monday which can make some shit to me. Here you can see some beautiful thing which I always love this. Not exact low, but still they're relatively equal lows. Okay. So market has cleared the buy side liquidity. Let's see now if it can fall for this and keep falling for this and keep falling for that. Okay. Sell, entry, no. Still there is no selling opportunity. If you find any sell, let me know. Julia, you're 19. You're too younger, brother. Too young, too young, too young. I wish I could start trading around 19. Then I would be like, I'd be the, I believe that I'd be the master of this chart. And I would be able to catch 90% of the move if I would start my streaming, I'm sorry, my trading journey around 18 or 19. I need the experience now. You are special. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much, man. Tito, 11th September, 1 plus 1 is equal to. Subscribe or leave, lol. Ellie, that was a nice equation, brother. Sister, if I'm not wrong. That's a nice equation, man. 1 plus 1 is equal to. Thank you, Nicolo. Subscribe or leave. Lots of love. LOL, lots of love. Not laugh out loud, louder. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. 9 more subscribers. Is there anyone who is new here? Nobody. Nobody. How is this even possible? Nobody is here who is not my subscriber. How it could be? Subscribe and stay. Yeah, please subscribe and stay. Listen to this man, okay? He's older than you. I can see that some people not interested to sell anymore. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. Okay, wizard told that this market will come here. Don't make me wrong. Time to look for a setup, in my opinion. I'm more interested to frame a setup now. Better will wait to see if the body can close below this 50% before framing the setup, because it's a bit tricky here. There is a sell side liquidity, minus sell side liquidity. There is a minus sell side liquidity here. Okay, it has cleared the minus buy side liquidity. Now it can clear the minus sell side liquidity before and then start to go higher, which I really don't want to see. But let's see if I get a displacement through this line, one candle, and if that candle makes some kind of fair value gap, I will try to take my sell below, from below the first presented gap consequent crossment. Otherwise, it's really tricky right now to frame any trade. Should wait. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Nobody's subscribing. Okay, guys, please push, at least push the like button. Even if you don't want to subscribe, no worries. Let's push the like button, okay? For helping our channel. Guys, let me know how old are you guys? Okay, I know Nicolo is 74. Then if I'm not wrong, because I really don't, I'm not recognizing his name correctly, but I think it's Suzivan who told that he's 48. if I'm not wrong. Okay, so I know two guy here, 74 and 48. I'm 34. We're waiting for the price action. Let's know each other. How old are you? Nicola, how long you are trading? How long you have been trading now? How many years you have spent for trading? TGFX trader 30. Okay. I think another guy was Gangjang. You're 50. Are you sure, man? You should be sure. Anyone else? TGFX trader, you're 30. Gangjang 50. Julio's 90, 18 or 19, 19, I guess. Julio's 19. Julio. Biblical 65. Come on, man. Who else? Who else is here who is actually older than me or younger than me? Come on, guys. You don't want to push the like button. You don't want to push the subscribe. You don't want to be a subscriber. You don't want to let us know your age. What do you want to do this? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay me for 4 years. I will stay here, brother. Don't worry. I'll be staying over here for you guys, for you, brother. Come faster, come faster. Get older. Anyone took that cell? Anyone took that cell? Maybe not from there, maybe from a bit below here, anywhere, but to that cell. Jamie, you're 46. Suzivan is 48. You're 46. Biblical Biblical is 65. Gangjong is 50. Nicolo is 74. Who else is elder than me? Still nothing. I'm not thinking about buy. Even actually, after seeing this sell side liquidity, I am not interested to push the buy button. But let's see if it go a bit higher to give me a selling opportunity. Or does it want to use this fair value gap over here to fall again? Let's say, okay, here is a small liquidity around this area. You can see here around this area, it can actually take that buy side liquidity before falling. If it do that, I'll be able to take the sell. If it take that buy side liquidity, I'll be able to take a new sell for this sell side liquidity. But if it started to fall from here by using this gap, I'll miss that trade. Why you are not framing the buy? Because I don't know it will go for that buy side liquidity or not. Your sound seems a teenager. Okay, I think I have to use some bass to make my sound like elder. But yesterday you guys told me that the sound system is so good, so I didn't touch the sound system. I think still it is same, and you guys can hear me clearly without any kind of noise. I'm not teenager. I'm almost 34. So next month, 11 of next month, I'll be 34. A long 1 year I have passed. Let's see what this guy is doing. Okay, this guy's taken that low actually, trading this bearish gap. Let me check. It's still below the 50%. Still, this is bearishness. Asian guys generally have higher pitch voice compared to Westerns, I think. It could be. I have no idea actually. Actually, Asians people, I think it depends on the human actually, uh, not the region, because we people are little black, brownish, but the voice depends on the human being. I think. I mean, the different personalities or different practices. The way you love to talk, your voice will react like that way. Human absolutely master of ICT. Trading gold with other studies, but to trade indices, I'm starting attending you. Thank you, TGFX Trader, for being over here. By the way, guys, one more guy has subscribed to our channel. You can see 10,892. Who is that guy who has subscribed right now? Please let me know. Who are you? Please, brother. I'm really excited, so much excited to know your name. Who has subscribed right now? From the hourly chart, it is trading the hourly order block. You can see this is the bearish order block, so I would love to mark a line over here with the opening. Okay, this is the line. This is that order block open. This bold line. Already it has traded the open, the low of this order block. It doesn't need to trade the open, but as I have this buy side liquidity, a minor buy side liquidity, let's see if it can take that buy side liquidity, trade that open, and then start to fall. If it do that, I'll be able to frame a sell from there. If it doesn't do that, instead if it use this fair value gap over here from 1 minute chart, I'll miss that fall. I have nothing to do over here. I'm not interested to chase the market or to go for the sell where there is a clean buy side liquidity over there. If any of you found any selling opportunity, let me know that. Tito, it was nice being in your live stream today. Thank you, Nicolo. Thank you so much, brother. Don't forget to let me know the boom to our Discord while it will tap to this black line. Okay, see you, brother. If this is taken by that area, I would start to look for sell from this gap. Unfortunately, it didn't take it. I can't frame a sell from, even if it create a gap here, I won't be able to take the sell from that gap because it didn't clear that liquidity. Now liquidity is very important because of the time first, price next. Thank you, Nicolo. Thank you so much, brother. See you tomorrow, brother. Do you have videos on new opening gap, fair value gap, both together in this channel? You will find everything, brother. If you just search a bit, study a bit our channel, you will get everything. If this liquidity was taken, I would take a sell from this gap. As the liquidity is not taken, I'm not interested to take a sell from here. Now I'm saying something, I'm not asking any of you to follow this. Here, this is my buy. From here, if the body close above this gap, this is my buy. Stop loss is below that candle, which is going to make this gap violated below that, but it has to close above this gap, otherwise this entry is not valid. Like a very small trade. I don't know you should go for it or not, but something like that. Make it exactly to this line actually. It is called the trough fair value gap. Please don't copy my trade. It's an humble request to all of you. Please don't copy the trade. Here I will do one thing actually. This will be the first partial. Again, please don't copy my trade, okay? And target will be this opening of this hourly order block. This is for your understanding, to understand the price action a bit in a bit better way. Look, where is my stop loss here? See, remember this is stop loss. Here, this is stop loss. On tick of this candle which has violated this gap. Here, the same setup, same everything, same fair value gap, same stop loss, same target. Here I had a bigger target. Here I have just a smaller target, okay? So this will be the first partial. It can reach maximum to this line, so that will be my target. I will say that, brother, it's just a 9 handle, but you are taking a 5 handle risk, brother. You have to understand that as well. That will be the partial stop loss here, one tick below this dotted line. Target is this bold line, which is the hourly order block open. I'm not sure it will go over there or not, because this is the liquidity that should be taken. If it reaches over there, I'll get my boom. If it doesn't do that, maybe I'll take a 2 handle loss. After taking the partial to this area, I was waiting for a setup for sell, for sell, for sell, for sell, for sell, for sell. Suddenly it appeared here. While it has appeared at this obvious liquidity, I'll simply go for that liquidity. Now, you don't want to take the buy, then you have to wait for your selling opportunity. Did you learn anything? Brother, I took one contract entry. I would love to close it here. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. It will reach here or not, I have no idea. It will take that liquidity. I'm confident about that, but it will reach over there. I have no idea. You have to take the partial over there. Then you have to put your stop loss to the break even. I don't prefer to put the stop loss to the break even. Instead, I would love to cover that dot dashed line, like just to handle. Still, I would love to take the risk to see if it can reach to this line. If you have taken one contract entry, you have to close the trade over there. But it's just 9 handle. Why did you take that entry then? You knew it that it is 9 handle. Why did you take that entry? You took that entry by knowing that it is 9 handle only. If it reaches over here, that I'm extremely lucky. It doesn't need to reach over there. Do you also take trades live or just commentaries? Hey Anna, I do live trading. I am trading through my funded account. Today morning session I was not here actually. So this PM session I came and I'm just framing the trade. That's all. Not pushing the button, because I would love to push the button in around the morning session. Morning session is my favorite session. And as it is funded, so I would love to take the risk around the morning session. Who is the last guy who has subscribed to our channel? I don't see anyone's comment that who has subscribed to our channel for the last time. Wow, one more subscriber, 10,893. Man, 7 more to go. 7 more to go. 7 more to go. Come on, come on, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. This is my stop loss below that dashed dotted line, not exactly to this dotted line. That dotted line should be covered by one or two handle, something like that. Sorry, one or two tick or something like that. That has to be covered. This candle will close. I'll put the stop loss to the break even. Now, for the sake of this conversation, just here, it is already to the break even. Why? Because the fall I was afraid of, that has done over here. After taking the liquidity, the fall has done over there. No need to take that to handle risk anymore. The risk is gone. Now either it has to reach over there or it has to reverse and fall for this sell side liquidity. Job is done over there already. $10,893 subscriber. Guys, please push the like button. That will help our channel a bit to get more viewers, more ICT traders, more ICT genius. That will be helpful for all of us. We all will learn together. Okay, so please uh, push the like button and subscribe to our channel if you are new. I promise you, brother, you will learn these concepts in a better way. Stopped out, right? 9 handle partial got stopped out to the break even. So I'll put it like this way, just for the beauty, okay, here. Now it's time to think about a sell if it can fall, but I don't think so I'll be able to frame a sell here because the way it is like consolidating, bit tough for me to frame a sell. But let's see, depending on the price, we'll see. I think, Jed, you are not listening to me, brother, because I have already told the direction for this market 1000 times. Comparing with this trade and that trade, this trade is very small, right? By the way, let's see if this candle can make a fair value gap. If it can make a fair value gap, that's gonna be my next selling opportunity. Again, I'm requesting to all of you not to copy my trade. If you think the same way like me, then you can trade. Like here, remember what did I say? If this is taken and there is a gap, I would take a sell from there. What happened here? It has cleared that buy side liquidity, make any kind of fair value gap. I'll take that sell from that gap. If it give me that opportunity, if it doesn't, then I'm not going to chase it. So here, if there is a gap, that is going to be my sell. From there, stop loss has to be above that candle which has made this fair value gap. This should be the first partial. This liquidity has to be the first partial, and I will target this sell side liquidity. I'm requesting again, you guys, please don't copy my trade. Now let's see if it can take me. There you go. Now see if it can fall for that sell side liquidity, which I have written as my first partial. What is the difference between that fall and that fall? This fall has cleared the buy side liquidity. This fall has built the strongest liquidity. So I don't believe in this fair value gap, but I believe in that fair value gap. Stop loss is not bigger. I think 14 handle is better. I mean, it's not a huge stop loss in my opinion. See you, Gangjam. By the way, this is gonna be the last opportunity for today to trade, because after 345 no trade is valid. No single pushing button is valid after 345. So 344 is the last candle, while 345 is the last candle you can push the button. Please don't copy my trade. Why this first partial is important? See here, took the partial, didn't hit my target, still that is my boom, because I got partial and break even. That is why the partial is important. I know that this market will fall for this liquidity, right? That is the liquidity. I know it is coming for that liquidity. I'm not sure about this liquidity, but I'm sure about that liquidity. So I will take the partial to that liquidity and then try to catch the whole run, maybe until this line where I'm thinking this market will come. But right now I'll put it over there. Now it is not going to work. It is hitting my stop loss. If it hit my stop loss, didn't take that high, closed below this gap again, I'll take re-entry, because my stop loss has to be here. I didn't put it over there. I put it to the lowest logical level according to ICT himself. That is the lowest logical level where I should put my stop loss. And I put my stop loss over there. By believing that it is not coming here. Now, putting stop loss over here, sometimes what happened, it's a bad idea to take and sell above the first presented gap, right? It's a bad idea. Why I'm pushing the button? Because this is the last time this market should go toward the liquidity. It doesn't have the time to spend here. So that is why I'm framing the sell while this market is above this first presented gap. Otherwise, this I would never go for the sell around this area. But here, if I'm wrong and this market stop me out, I will get a 22 handle loss. I don't want to take that 22 handle loss. I would love to be stay with 14 handle. If it doesn't work, I will wait for the re-entry opportunity. And if I see this high has taken, that means I just stopped with 14 handle loss. Either way, I'm going to be benefited. I repeat, please don't copy my trade. It's a request to all of you. Please don't copy my trade. Question T2, what is that? Jamie, what is the question, brother? You know, that guy has to take that sell side liquidity, right? It has to take this sell side liquidity. I mean, this low, it has to be taken. So it went hard. That means it has given me another opportunity to take a sell. Fortunately, this is fortunate. Always look for the last low market has created. Always look for that, what it has done. Did it make another liquidity, or did it trade any fair value gap, so that it can reverse now? Jamie, I'm waiting for your question, and I can see that 10,894 subscriber. I just need 6 more subscriber to make it 900 subscribers. So if anyone here who is not our subscriber, please subscribe to our channel. make it 900 subscriber, be the part of our community. I'm here providing you a pure knowledge of ICT concepts. It's so complicated in the visual world in YouTube. A lot of people are making so much complication, and you can see that all I'm doing here, just 1 minute chart and 15-minute chart, sometimes hourly chart. While the 15-minute chart is messy, I'm using the hourly chart for better visuality, okay, visualization. Took a partial and stop loss at break even for me. Oh, okay, Mortis. Of course, you can do that, but for me, the partial level didn't came yet, so I'm not interested to take the partial over there. But of course, you can do that. Anything for you, Titu. Thank you so much, Casey. 10,896 subscribers. Four more to go. Four more to go. Come on, guys. Please hit my target for today. It's time to sleep now. It's 10 p.m. at my time zone. Okay, Moritz, Moritz, it's 10 p.m. in your local time, and it's what time is it now? It's it's 1:44 a.m. in our local time. See, at this night where I'm not trading, still I'm trying to help you guys to understand this price action, because I saw that some of you has written it's difficult today, but it's not difficult today. Today's price action is so beautiful and it's tradable. It was not like yesterday. Yesterday, I clearly said before even starting the stream to our Discord and also our stream, today's price action is gonna be difficult for me because I have no end line. But today, I have the end line, so I'm really so confident about trading. Today, because of you, I started seeing the market much more clearly. Thanks. You're most welcome, Ellie. That's a great compliment, to be honest, sister. Give us an overview on the 15-minute time frame before you leave. What you expect, brother? Uh, if I start that, it will take at least 30 minutes. Okay, so it's already 3:45. I'm not sure that I will be able to do that or not. Join me tomorrow around the morning session. I will explain everything over there before the market open. I really explain everything over there. It will be easier for me. See how randomly this market started to react from a random level. Or I just mark a line over there and market is respecting my line over there. What do you think? If I see this run, I'm not afraid of that. I know that there is some unfinished business. This market is going higher to finish some business. Some of you have seen the fair value gap. This gap doesn't have any value. Over here, this order block is important. That is the first partial, which is like 1918, 1920 handle, something like that, whatever it is. That should be the first partial. If any of you in this trade, you have to take the partial over here. No excuse, nothing. After taking the partial, your stop loss has to cover this order block. Just one tick of that order block. If you hold the trade until this sell side liquidity or to this black line, anything, whatever you are targeting, make sure, put it over there, okay? Make sure your stop loss covered that order block open. You are in fire today. If I say at the beginning of the stream that today's price action is beautiful, I will be firing that day. But if I say that today's price is so bad, I have no idea what is going to happen today, that means that 90% of the time I'll be wrong, because over there I don't have any end line. I need the end line, and end line is always my liquidity, always my liquidity. If there is no liquidity, I'm helpless. If there is liquidity, I'll be king of this market. I promise you, brother. Walaikum salam, Imshi. Is this travel cap important to you? Jamie, as I told, some of you are watching this gap, but for me, this gap doesn't have any value to me. No, no value. I don't see a gap over there. There is a gap, there is no gap. Same to me. But this order block is important to me. Here, this is the propulsion block now. The highest up close body close candle that has traded the order block. Now it is trading the propulsion block. And after trading the propulsion block, let's see if it can start to fall. It doesn't need to react from this propulsion block. It can go back to the order block one more time to retest the order block. It is called reclaimed the order block. That is why I told, put your stop loss one tick above that order block. Either you will get stopped out over there or it will keep falling by tapping to this order block. No need to hold the trade, stop loss to the break even. As I have this propulsion block, I would love to believe this propulsion block, and I'm going to believe this propulsion block is going to hold the market if and only if there is an unfilled gap now. TGFX trader, boom, thank you man for that boom, brother. Still now I didn't get my boom, by the way. I really would love to see this market will fall for that black line. While it will come to this black line, I'll say boom. Learn the PD array one after another. What is my expectation right now? And gap that will be unfilled. So I need an unfilled gap right now. By the way, the very next candle is gonna be highly volatile. So if you are in a trade, make sure that your stop loss is at break even at least. Okay. The next candle is gonna be boom, something like boom, something that. See here. That is why it's always very difficult to hold the trade exactly around 350. I am really afraid of this candle. Always afraid of this candle. This candle sometimes come here, stop me out before falling. These do that type of things. This 350 candle. Most of the time it is the Judas swing candle, but of course it can be whatever. So this is the trade for here. This is the first partial below here, 19 handle. Okay, that is the trade. That is why partial is important. Always it is important. Buy, brother, for you 100% no. Why I'll look for the buy? 40 handle, small 31 handle, small 9 handle, small 19 handle. Is it good? I think that is good. Partial, partial, partial. Practice partially. Without partial, you can't be profitable. It's nearly impossible. It's not a bull run. It's a volatility of 350 candle. By the way, guys, I think I'm done for today, and I believe that you have learned something. At least something you have learned from here. If you really learned something, don't forget to push the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you are new. Unfortunately, I didn't get 900 subscribers just because of 4 people. If I got four people, see this gap. Some of you are thinking that it is now trading this gap and it will go higher. I would never think like that way. It can work, but I would never think like that way. Why? Because the sell side liquidity is here that is calling you. See this sell side liquidity here? It's a strong support. People are believing this is a support. So while this came here, they started to chase the market again by that specific candle. They are chasing the market. If I were you, I would start to think about a sell from this gap. But brother, that is 22 YT model. Market has cleared the sell side liquidity. Market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. Tap to this fair value gap. Now this market is going higher. 22 YT model depends on liquidity. If this market would love to go higher, show me a logical level where this market is reaching for. Do you have any liquidity over there? Anything over there? Yeah, I can see that you have the obvious liquidity, which is here around this area. It's called the obvious liquidity. But does it look like obvious liquidity? I don't think so. It doesn't look like an obvious liquidity. Instead, in my opinion, it has taken that liquidity. Though the body didn't close, it has cleared the liquidity. This is just my opinion. So I really would love to see this gap will work as an inverse way, and this market will fall for this sell side liquidity. Okay, that is my thinking. I think like the market like that way. That is why this is not my 22 YT model. If I had the buy side liquidity here and market has cleared the sell side liquidity, I would go for the buy from this gap for that buy side liquidity. As I don't have that, I'm not interested to frame the buy from there. And as well as I really would love to add over here something. Remember, PDRA doesn't work before PDRA doesn't work before 2 a.m. New York local time, after 5:30 a.m. New York local time, before 7 a.m. New York local time, after 7:30 a.m. New York local time. Again 9:30 to 3:45. That is the area where the PDRA works. Outside of this area, 2 to 5, 7 to 7:30, 9:30 to 3:45. Outside of this area, PDRA doesn't work most of the time. Like in lunch hour, 11:30 to 12:50, 7:30 to 9:30, those times PDRA doesn't work most of the time. Just my opinion, just my observation. Of course, I don't want any argument here. If you think it work over there outside of the session, you can trade. Okay, I have no problem. But always give the priority to time. First time, then price. If the time is not good, price doesn't have any value. By the way, anybody knows that we have any earnings today? Brother, if you look at the 30-minute chart, there is not a swing high. How can you still sell? Brother, first of all, I don't see the 30-minute chart. So 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, there is not swing high. Let me talk about this 1 hour a bit. Here, I'm not going to repeat this. Okay, let me repeat it one more time. This is the breaker block that has been traded over here. I was expecting this market will trade this last fair value gap first before falling. Unfortunately, it has traded the breaker block here and then it started to fall, right? AMD earning. When is going to be that earning, brother? Can you please tell me that? It has traded the breaker block, fall. While it has fallen, came to this fair value gap. See this fair value gap? Is there any other fair value gap below this fair value gap? Of course, you won't be able to mark any other fair value gap. This is called the last fair value gap. This market came to this last fair value gap, reacted from that last fair value gap. Now let me mark the last fair value gap for you here. Okay, so that is that last fair value gap, though there is a lot of lines actually. Look, not even a single body has closed below the 50% of this last fair value gap. It is called the sign of the reaction. I'm expecting a reaction from the last fair value gap here. Always expect the reaction from the last fair value gap. Now I'm going to remove it because I need my chart a bit clear. Fall, last fair value gap constant crossment, started to go higher. Trade new week opening gap, started to fall again. The highest up close body close candle which has traded the new week opening gap as well as this bearish gap didn't reach to the 50% of this bearish gap. What is that means? Weakness. Market even doesn't want to reach until the 50% of this gap. maximum can reach to the 50% of this gap, maximum, that is the maximum it can reach, but it is still denied to reach to the 50% of this bearish gap. Reacted from this new week opening gap, highest up close body close candle that has traded both this gap and this new week opening gap. This is the order block. Now I won't be able to mark from open to low. This is the order block. This candle close, that candle open, trade that order block. Now it is falling. Where it is falling? This TGIF line, it is not finished by yesterday. So it is going to finish it today, at least today. I would love to see the body, so today's market close will be here. In between these two lines, this market is going to close today. If it doesn't want to close below this, no problem. It has to close above this box. It can't close below this box. It can't close below this box. If it closes below this box, that means the TGF has failed this week. I don't want to see that. So that is why my first target is this black line plus that event horizon. Fortunately, if it can reach for that sell side liquidity, I'll be happy to see that, which is just above that 20% of that TGF line. Remember this line, which is this low, that should be taken. This market is reaching for that line now. In the meantime, this guy is falling for that line. Remember this gap? What did I say? I would love to use this gap as an inversed way. Same logic here. Remember this gap entry? Remember that gap entry? This is that same gap entry. I would love to use that gap as a reversed way for this sell side liquidity. More importantly for here, as it was outside of the session, I didn't frame the trade. We got also 4-hour fair value gap. I don't use the 4-hour chart. I don't use the 5-minute chart. Unfortunately, my knowledge is very limited. So I keep my knowledge into a limited time frame. So for me, weekly, daily, hourly, 15 minute, 1 minute. That's all. I think it is just waiting for the earning news. Anybody knows when is the earning? So around the earning, this is the 4 p.m. candle, and it will retest this propulsion block. Now it will fall for this sell side liquidity, more importantly for this black line. Anybody knows when is the earning news? 10,898 subscriber. Just need 2 more subscriber. Guys, please push the like button so that someone else can join us and subscribe to our channel to make it 900. If any of you are not my subscriber, please push the subscription button to make it 10,900 and end of the stream unsubscribe me again. But at least give us the OCD satisfaction. Make it 900, please. Appreciate it, man. It's near about 2 a.m. in our local time. I'm still here for you guys. Anybody knows when is the earning news? I told that it should take this low, and what it is doing, see, it is not taking this low. I should slap this market right now. I told her to take it. It is not taking. And my viewers will say that, this guy is wrong. 5 p.m. AMD. Oh, okay. So I don't think so that there is any logic to stay over here if it is 5 p.m. So I will close the stream. Okay, I will close it exactly 4:05. So after 3 minutes, I will close the stream. Just before closing, I want to see if it can hit this black line to say that boom. 10,898 subscriber. 2 more subscriber, guys. Come on. Who is not our subscriber, please subscribe to our channel. I'll close it around 4:05, exactly 4:05. Okay, just give me 2 more time, so to 3 more minutes. 3 minutes to subscriber. Come on, guys. Come on. Let the come back at market open, brother. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll just close my stream exactly 4:05. Just would love to see if I can get 10,900 subscriber. Just waiting 3 more minutes. 2 minutes 10 seconds actually. If it doesn't take that sell side liquidity and tapped to this line, mark my word, 6 p.m. market will open. The first job it will do, it will go for that sell side liquidity. That is going to be the first job for the market if it doesn't take that sell side liquidity. Give him a subs, guys. Please press the button you're learning here. Thank you, Imshi. Thanks, man. I think there is no one who is not my subscriber. 45 people, all of them are subscriber. Not even a single person is here who is not our subscriber. By the way, guys, overall that was the session for the PM session. 4 trade, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are the winning trade. And as I told around the morning session, first buy would be a losing trade, second sell will be a winning trade, 13 handle loss for 100 plus handle profit. This would be the morning session for me. Unfortunately, I was not over here, so this is why I came this PM session. First frame this trade for 40 handle, second frame this trade for 31 handle, third for 9 handle only, a very small scalp, no need to take that buy, and the final one was 19 handle. So that was all. And yeah, after taking sell liquidity, then what? I don't know, brother. Then what? I'm only interested to see the sell side liquidity and that line before 12 p.m. Today's 12:00:00. Before that, I want to see it will come here. That's all I want to see. Okay, thank you so much, guys. It's almost 4:05, so see you tomorrow. Okay, and unfortunately, it didn't tap here before closing this stream. But as I told, if it doesn't do that right now, after closing, mark my word, it will go for that first. It's called unfinished business around the finishing finishing of the session. Thank you so much, guys, for being over here. Until tomorrow's morning session. Cheers, guys.